Hi there, my name is Kerry Decker, and I hope you'll stay with us for the next 30 minutes on the NightLife Show. Well, we've come to the end of another year, and let's ring out the old and bring in the new right here on the NightLife Show. Oh, the end of another year. That's right. We've done it again. We are concluding another year here on the NightLife Show. Welcome all. My name is Kerry Decker, and we're going to be together for the next half hour as we, well, ring out the old year and bring in a little of the new right here. A couple of things that we've had a lot of fun with over this past year, and I think maybe you have too. Oh gosh, we ran a while back a look back at some World's Fairs. We called out for people to submit and send in some copies of World's Fair movies. And we had a good time with that. It was really interesting, and we've got some great response from people and their World's Fair films. And just to give you an idea of what it was like, here's a look back at some of the early World's Fairs that we collected on a past NightLife show. I think you'll enjoy it. Another thing, in fact, one of the shows, it got one of the biggest responses we ever did. We had 3 programs which do remarkably well. For number 1 show is always when we show something to do with Elvis Presley. We have some old film clips of Elvis or something. That program always gets a high ranking, alrighty? And probably the second most favorite show has been one that we did in 3D. Okay, what we're going to be doing here, at least attempting, in this 3D broadcast, we're going to have 2 similar cameras. They're going to be set exactly the same. They're going to converge upon the main subject, which will be me in most cases. And here we have a pair of 3D glasses. The red lens will be on the left, the blue lens will be on the right. And we've got some different colors. We're going to have to see what works out best. We're either going to try red and green, or I have a blue filter also, so we can try red and blue. And we're just going to basically cut and stretch the filter material across each of the lenses. So what will be happening is the left eye, which will have the red filter, both over the eye and over the camera, will only see what a left eye would normally see. And on the right eye of the glasses, it'll be either blue or green. We're going to have to make a check and see which works best. So the right eye will only see what the right camera sees. And with these 2 images going, they should blend inside your head if everything works out well, and we'll perceive a 3-dimensional image. This will kind of give you an idea. Keeping these far apart, kind of like the human eye, but we are going to converge them in towards the center spot. And this is where Rick is going to be needed the most here. Anyway, Rick Trucks is helping us this evening, and he's going to be hopefully lining these things up for us. Now, the third most popular show is one that we have done now for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years in a row, and it always gets great response. We get great mail off of it, and that's when we go visit the county fair. Here we go. We're on the Flitzer. Fine ride. We're up to the top. coming up here in a moment. As long as these pipes don't let loose, here goes the curves. Whoa, that was a little rougher than I thought. A fine ride. How did you like the flitzer?
I enjoyed it. It was quite good. It wasn't scary at all. I had my shirt still clean and everything.
Well, we're starting to run low on time now. We're getting down to the last few minutes of the last show of the year. And one of the things I think that always brings the biggest response, especially from people here in the Central Florida area as well as everywhere else, of course, is the rocket launches, the shuttle launches that we have had, the different STS space shuttles. And it's been always very exciting to go over there. We have covered a lot of space launches here. Usually whenever there's a space launch happening here in Florida, that particular week we will show the launch from the time before. And to some people it may seem like a repeat, but really those are new shows because we have done so many of them. But I think one of the ones that brought the greatest response, not only from here at the NightLife Show, but also people, I think, all over the country who watched it on their own respective networks and everything, was the nighttime shuttle launch. That was something that was different. So I think we have some footage here that was not even shown on network television that we took ourselves out there. So it's a little bit different maybe than what you saw. So let's take a look at the night shuttle launch.
All gone. T-minus 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We have engine start. 2, 1.
Go, baby.
0. We have ignition and we have...
Fantastic shots, really. We were lucky to get them. That was NightLife Show at an actual nighttime space launch down here at Cape Canaveral, Florida. Well, the old clock on the wall says it's time to go. I hate to do it because this is it for this year. This is our final few minutes of the NightLife Show here. And I tell you, it has been great. I want to thank all of you out there for making the NightLife Show so much fun to do this past year. It has been super. And I hope that we will keep it up for you next year and to bring you some of the latest in video information and video film clips that you would be liking to see out there. Let us know. Let us hear from you. I want to thank you all for your support in this past year. So, for the final time this year, this is Kerry Decker thanking you for your time this time. Until next time, we'll see you next week, next year. Good night now.